BMW is out to leave the competition for dust with this new model. The new X6 bears the M badge that certifies to a makeover courtesy of the car maker's own tuning specialists. As heavy as a small truck and as strong as an off-roader. It also looks perfectly well at home on the racetrack. The X6M is the first four-wheel driver from BMW that can match the pace of a sports car. Tuning expert Kai Ziegler realized that there was no such car on the market, a dynamic combination of a sports activity vehicle and sports car. So BMW decided to inject some extra performance into the X6. The enlarged air intakes are the first giveaway. 20-inch wheels, plus the side gills and similar details have turned a regular sports activity vehicle into the new X6M. And to top it off, the twin exhaust with quad pipes. And of course, the M sported on the rear. The X6M comes into its own on the racetrack, where it can really make the most of its potential. It covers the dash to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.7 seconds. It doesn't appear to be held back by its weight of almost 2.5 tons. Top speed, limited electronically of course, is 250 kilometers per hour. Those out for an even quicker ride will need to order the M Drivers Package, taking them up to 275. All this is made possible by the most powerful engine in the BMW range, a 4.4-liter power plant that delivers 555 horsepower. 2 turbochargers and an ingenious air circulation give the car fantastic acceleration. The maximum torque of 680 Newton-meters is available at just 1,800 RPM. Despite brake energy regeneration and on-demand control for the engine's ancillary units, the car's official fuel consumption is still some 13.9 liters per 100 kilometers. This is more a theoretical figure, however. We guzzled more on our test runs despite being out of city traffic. The M-tuners are nevertheless proud of their new product. Kai Ziegler likens the vehicle to a smorgasbord that is brimming with technical wizardry. From the suspension to the engine, software, the result is an independent vehicle, he says.
Software und diese Kombination stellt ein eigenständiges Fahrzeug dar.
The hallmarks of the M people are written all over the interior as well. The badge is omnipresent, but never obtrusive. The new model features top-class materials and workmanship. The leather sport seats being a prime example. Cargo storage is the least of its worries. The standard 570 liters of space can be increased with ease to almost 1,500 liters. Its makers are confident it will have a global appeal. Kai Ziegler cites the international demand for such a model, especially in Asia, Eastern Europe, and the Middle East. He also expects it to sell well in the established markets in the US and Western Europe. Pinning the X6M's hopes on its worldwide appeal is no coincidence. Its asking price in Germany, for example, is over 108,000 euros, a pretty penny. But what you get is a vehicle that sets new standards on the suspension and engine fronts. We'll have to wait and see whether BMW's upgrading of the X6 pays off. Opel is following up its economy version of the Insignia with a performance edition. The new Insignia OPC's 325 horsepower make it the most powerful sibling in the family. It comes in 3 versions: Notchback, Fastback, and Estate. All models feature a built-in sports mode option. The Opel Insignia OPC goes on sale in the fall. Prices start at €44,900. Mercedes has unveiled its new E63 AMG, an executive-class model with sports car qualities. 525 horsepower propel it from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.5 seconds. Despite the boost in power, the new model boasts a fuel consumption of 12% less than its predecessor. The E63 AMG goes on sale in August and will cost €105,000 and upwards in Germany. When summer comes around, for many people, there's nothing that beats that wind-in-the-hair convertible experience. Here we have 2 models that at first glance do not appear to have retractable roofs: the Peugeot 207cc and the Mazda MX-5 in Roadster Coupe form. What makes them special is a folding steel roof. This car tester immediately likes the look of the Mazda. It's a tight fit, even if not excessively so.
Wenn man einmal sitzt, dann geht's.
Time to open the roof for a less confined feel. And we're off for a spin on the open road. The MX-5 is a natural-born roadster. The suspension is nice and firm, and the steering ensures sound road-hugging properties. The seats are low, underlining the sporty feel. The rear-wheel drive, meanwhile, delivers a kick that makes the MX-5 a real bend bruiser. The makers claim a fuel consumption of 7 liters per 100 kilometers, but our test resulted in almost 2 liters more. Then again, of course, what we have here is a 4-cylinder engine with 126 horsepower. The MX-5 has an entry in the Guinness Book of Records as the best-selling sports car in automotive history. Production has topped 850,000 units since its launch in 1989. Crucial factors in its popularity are no doubt its nice price and the imaginative, dynamic design. And now the MX-5 has been souped for the 2009 edition. The shoulder line and rear now have a bolder look. The twin exhaust pipes emphasize the car's sporting caliber. These are what you call classic roadster proportions. In 2007, a retractable hardtop was added as an alternative to the soft roof, resulting in the Roadster Coupe. The newer roof weighs a total of just 37 kilos and opens in just 12 seconds. Unbeatable stats in this class of car. The sports seats provide a comfortable ride over long distances. The car also has driver-friendly ergonomics. Our only gripe is the unfortunate positioning of the window controls, which can be accidentally nudged when changing gear. Our speedy jaunt in the Mazda is over. Time to swap cars, because we do have another convertible just waiting to be put through its paces.
So, dann wollen wir uns doch mal.
Willy Wonder now has the pleasure of tackling the Peugeot. His first impression is that in terms of appearance, it doesn't have the same sporting credentials.
Aber nicht so sportlich.
Getting in is at least less of a struggle, however.
Aber man kommt doch wenigstens rein. Ja.
First things first, retract that roof. In the 207cc's case, this takes a total of 25 seconds. Like the Mazda, safety concerns mean it can only be opened when the car is motionless. The 1.6-liter diesel engine is nice and quiet. Even with the roof down, the noise level is never excessive. The seats in the 207cc are relatively high, although this does not enhance things on the visibility side. The high position of the dashboard means that the driver is unable to see the hood. Our test drive resulted in an average fuel consumption of 1.5 liters more than the 5 liters per 100 kilometers cited by the makers. It has to be said, of course, that the air drag due to the open roof certainly played a role here. From the front, there is precious little to tell the CC apart from the regular 207. The general impression is that this is not a real roadster. It seems to be just a convertible version of the French Super Mini. The interior of the Platinum Edition we tested is a driver's delight. It has a slip-proof steering wheel and the sat-nav features an easy-to-read display. The front seats are comfortable and provide ample legroom. There is an extra seat in the back, albeit far from spacious. And what's our test driver's conclusion? Willy Wonder preferred the Mazda in terms of performance, although its interior dimensions proved rather tight for someone of his build. The Peugeot is not at all as sporty, he says, but it does have nice seats and delivers a very comfortable ride. Both cars are a lot of fun in their own respective ways. Drivers looking for more pace and power will plump for the Mazda. Those interested in a more relaxed setup should choose the Peugeot.